Good morning. This is Larry, KF5MLP. I've heard a lot of guys, or I've seen a lot of guys on the internet stating they having problems with their WSJT-X logging into their ACLOG, or some of the settings they can't get right and whatnot. So I fought with this for a while, and I finally got it figured out after reading over and over and over again how to get the settings right. We'll start first with the WSJT-X, and then we'll move over to JTalert, and I'll also show you my settings for my ACLOG. That way there you'll have them all. So first of all, we'll go to File, and we'll go to Settings. Now these are the settings you need to have for WSJT-X to work. Now I'm using a ICOM 7610, so you'll see you have a call sign in there, and then in display I have all these checked. I have the first one checked here and one checked over here. Then behavior, I have these three checked: allow frequency change while transmitting, and these two, audio open and closed data window, and turn progress bar on while transmitting. And then additional features, I have these turned on also. Then after that we go to the radio. Mine is the ICOM IC7610, and then cat control, you got to pick your cat control, what port you're on. To find that, it's real easy. Go to your Windows Start, right click, and go up to Device Manager. Once Device Manager opens, you can go down here to Ports, and so let me move this over here a little bit so we can see it. Once you have that open, you can go to your port. Mine is number 11. I know it is because I've researched it. So double click it. I want to make sure that my port settings are matching. So I've got 11.5.200, 8 data bytes, no parity, and 1 stop byte. Okay, so I'll click OK here, and we'll just close this, and then I've got COM 11, 11.5.200. I've got 8, 1, and none, and I'm using the updated Ham Lab for 64-bit. This method over here, PTT method, will be, I have CAT, and it's grayed out for the COM port. I'm using USB and RIG because I want the WSJT-X to follow my RIG, not fake it or none. I'm using this setup right here. Then I want to test the CAT. I get a green light, and then you can excuse me, click Test PTT. Click on it and look at your radio, see if it goes into transmit. If it does, then you're connected and it's all working correctly. Once you see it's going into transmit, click it again to release the transmit. Then in audio, we'll go over there. You want to have 7610 and your 7610. Mine is in the codec number 3, and I can find that again by going to Device Manager. We'll move this over a little bit so it doesn't get hidden, and then I can come over here to no, that isn't where I want to go. I want to go over here, right click and go to Sound Settings. I'll move that over here so you can see it, and then I want to scroll down to More Sound Settings, and I click on it. That will open this up right here. Okay, now my 7610, okay, I have my computer speakers as default, not the radio. In recording, I have microphone, not my radio. So we'll go to playback, and we'll look for the 7610. Let's see, 7100. I don't see it. I know it's here because I've been using it. Anyway, you want to use your 7610. Okay, that's Kodak. For me, it's Kodak 3. You can find it in that sound settings. And the macros is, I just have these two macros, so it'll automatically do those. In reporting is important. I want to log automatically. DB reports to comments and special operating activity to comments. Then down here, enable PSK reporter spotting and use TCP/IP connection. You have to have all three of these connected, and then this should be the server is 224.0.0.1. The UDT port is 2237. You want the loopback _0 and multicast TTL is 1. I also have enabled a secondary UDP, okay, same IP address, but it's 2333. Now remember those numbers because we're going to need them a little bit later. Then frequency, okay, right here I have some check, but read what it says. Working frequencies, then you have all FT8, and if you look, this is frequency call. This will be region 3. This is region 1, and I'm picking FT8 and FT4. You can pick JT9 and 65 if you want. These are just what I have picked. Your colors, I've just hit a couple of colors. Highlight by mode and highlight when it shows 73 or RR73. Then advanced. Okay, this is random patterns is 6. Most sensitive is what I have. And this is where you can get special activity, operating activity. By clicking on this, you can get Fox, QRP, Super Fox, Hound, and Show QRP. So I'm not going to check that right now, and I'll show you a trick to it. Then here, under Alerts, you can turn on new QRs, CQ Zone, My Call, CQ and Message. You can turn this on. And then if you click Enable Audio Alerts, you will get an alert every time this picks up one of these that you've checked. Let's see if it works here. Let's see, I think I got to click out of that so it'll work. Well, naturally, it's going to be difficult right
CQ.
now. There it is. We'll wait about 15 seconds because there's 15 seconds in a block.
CQ.
Okay, that's what it does. So I'm going to turn off audio alert so it doesn't disturb us. And then filters, I don't have anything turned on. So we'll click OK. It saves all that information. Now over here in JTalerts, we go to Settings, and I have send spots to hamspot.net, enable automatic update check, and hide ADF import window. And then a lot of these settings, is dependent on what you want. Now, manage settings, we get into here, it will read that file, so this will temporarily quit working. You can click on these different items. For instance, I have directed CQ. Okay, I don't have anything turned on there. On US states by band. Okay, I have all these on that I want. 60 meters I don't have. if it's checked, you need it. As you can tell, I don't need anything on 20 meters. It will alert you. And then you can come down here to logging and then click on it, and you've got card, EQSL, and logbook of the world. I've turned on log full name, log full QTH, and log address, and log the grid square, log propagation data, and mark QSO loaded with logbook of the world if requested. Okay, then I come down here to ACLOG, because that's what I'm using, and I click on it. I want to enable sending a new DX call when first detected and clear AC log field prior to logging. Automatically configuration. Now the port, okay, is 1100. Now I'll show you in AC log where that 1100 is, because this is important, this TCP port. It has to match the AC log. And then down here further, it's log these fields, and these are the extra fields I want. You know, there's more in here that you can set up. So with that, I'm going to click. I would click normally save and then OK. If you just click OK, it saves it anyway. Now let me bring up my AC log on this other screen, and I'll bring it over and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We can go to settings, application program interface. I'll bring that over here. Okay, TCP/IP enabled server. Here is the port number 1100. This is the one I was telling you about. The WSJT-X interface. Listen to WSJT-X. I do not have marked because it's already listening on this port. Then I have the host PC and the port here, and I don't have this enabled either. So I click OK and it saves that. Now we'll put this back out of the way, and then we'll get back over here. So that's basically the settings to use with this program, these couple of programs to get this to work and then talk to each other. This is Larry, KF5 MLP.